Hi Libra, welcome. It's CJ. Thank you so much for being here with me on my channel. General reading, as you know, will not resonate with everyone. Please remember to use your intuition. Check into your other positions within your chart. We read for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Librans. This is an energy of an extraordinary time in an period in an extraordinary time in the universe. So blessed Samhain, we are reading during the time of Samhain, angels, ancestors, the veil being very, very thin. Day of the Dead, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, however it is that it aligns with you. From that period, we have then the lunar eclipse, a lunar eclipse in Taurus happening during Scorpio season, and then moving into, moving into the 11:11 portal. So for those of you who follow me, no, I can't miss a good synchronicity. 31st, 13. And the veil being thin, the portal open, so much happening. While we have many portals that open throughout the year, the big two are 11:11 and the 8:8 Syrian Lionsgate portal. So that's why this is extraordinary during this time frame. This will suffice as the next 2-week reading for you guys. I'm going to pull oracle cards that are going to talk to us from our ancestors, the moon, angels, the quantum field. And then we're going to do some tarot. Okay, so let's get started. Remember, use your intuition. I'll tell you if there's signs or synchronicities here, colors, numbers, and whatever may come up. But it's been an extraordinary ride with these readings. Last but not least, my beautiful Librans. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, ancestors, what would you say for us? And I do have Libran placements, so that's why I say us. What do you have for us, ancestors? Okay, thank you. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Wow. Now, this is not only about the message of trusting in higher forces, those who are on the other side, who are looking to assist and help you and guide you. At any time they're available to you. It is a matter of calling them and repeating, sometimes 3 times, to get a point, get their attention. They will not interfere. There are certain angels or guardian angels that are there to support you when they're needed, right, to keep you out of harm's way. Otherwise, they do not come in to assist you unless you request them. And even if you've gone through the process, there are times when you have to trust and allow that all are working on your behalf on the other side of the veil to align you. Sometimes it's instant. There are miracles that happen every day. The other times they're just aligning to the frequency that is a little bit further down the road. For others, this is going to be a confirmation of practices within your family. Shamanism is something celebrated in many forms, in many different demographics around the world. But it is about aligning. So these individuals may be your ancestors or have been your ancestors, or you may be aligning to that. Perhaps not in this life, but in past lives. It's a beautiful energy, beautiful message, as well as aligning to that. All right, let's get your angel that works along with the ancestors. One of whichever angel would like to come forth now for our Librans, October 31st through the 13th of November. Please, angels. Which angel would like to come forth with a message for Libra? Haniel, courage. Look at this. Wow. Lots of base chakra there. Red, 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 red. Red, root. This is having courage with whatever it is that you're going through. You may be asking for assistance at this time. And Haniel is here to bring you courage, to ask you to tap into that inner courage. And your shaman ancestors are telling you trust. Trust, trust that higher forces are working on your behalf, Libra. Let's see what the goddess of the moon, Luna, would like to share with you for the full moon. Full moon energies, please, for Libra. Thank you. Surrender to the divine. Okay. Trust in higher forces. Have courage. And now surrender to the divine during the full moon. Libra, this is such a synchronicity for you. This is truly about trusting and allowing and knowing. Once you've set those intentions, your wishes, your goals, you've said, I want this, I'm looking to attain this, I'm looking to align with this, help me achieve this, whatever that may be. In some areas, you're being called to have the courage to let it go. You may be holding on so tight that you're blocking yourself in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what the 1111 portal, the quantum oracles, would like to say to you as we go forward. And I'm only giggling to the synchronicity of all of the oracles and how they're all lining up together. I suppose if I ever lose joy in that, then I should not do this, but it always tickles me to see that. And taking steps, intention, here you go. Intention, boy, oh my gosh, I love this. I so love this. Okay, taking steps. I don't know if you've been with me very long, watching my readings. I know I have given this lesson about setting forth and working with the law of attraction and your manifestations. And while there is a good deal of setting them, writing them, speaking them, rituals for them, however it might be, in prayer, in meditation, in actual writing, whatever your process is, then there's the act of non-attachment. Right? Where we know we've stated it, we know this is what we're aligning to, we let it go and we continue in the flow. At the same time, in order to align, as I was saying earlier, trusting that the divine is working on your behalf, it doesn't mean, okay, I've set the affirmation, I've set the manifestation, I've given them my wish list, I know what I want to achieve in this life, I'm going to sit here and wait. Just plop down. And nothing occurs. If you're not moving the energy, moving yourself, moving towards what it is that Spirit is bringing to you that you've asked for, you are not going to meet it. Or at least not meet it in any amount of time. It doesn't mean stop living. I've said this, I'm just going to stop. Right here, wait, it's going to just come pouring down upon me. Which, would be kind of cool, but also scary at the same time. There are steps. You align yourself to the energy by writing. Okay. I'm going to just use this as an example. I want a new house. Or I want to buy a house. Here it is, Spirit. Align me to the place where I am meant to be, my perfect home, in the space that I'm going to have great joy, family, friends, community that I love being with, whatever that is for me, right? Okay. Then comes, okay, do I have work? Do I have money coming in? Am I actively looking? Am I sending it out into the universe through friends and family that I'm looking for this new place so that I can receive a message through an angel, a person who comes and says, oh, CJ, your house is here. How am I going to do that if I'm not making those steps? People aren't going to just walk up to me and go, oh, hey, by the way, I saw this house, thought of you. Maybe if you're just sitting on your stoop or on a floor somewhere or out in nature just waiting for your hut to show up, you would need to build it, right? If you were doing that, your tent, whatever it was. And I say that only because of this, large building in the back, your castle. Now this is like they're just really snarky and very funny about me sharing this story or wanting to, make a point in this regard. But as we put out into the universe and we practice non-attachment and trust and just be in our flow, that doesn't mean in our interactions that we're not taking steps to align ourselves to that energy. And this is their kind of offhanded way. It's not, it wouldn't be the way that I would say it, but it's their offhanded way of making a point to you. And perhaps that's a humor that you align to, or you may have an ancestor or a guide or a spirit around you that is kind of sarcastic in their humor. But to literally show me, like, if any of you are parents and you have your child when they're in an absolute meltdown and they just plop themselves down and will not move, that's what that image was. Yeah, okay. I've said what I've needed to say. I'm just going to stay here. That was so funny. The Hierophant. Oh my gosh, Libra. Have faith. Have faith. Faith. A Taurus perhaps in your life, but this is the act of faith as well. It can also be someone that you're talking to, a spiritual guide, a teacher, a healer in some ways. Let's see where this goes. The Hierophant is the overall energy for the weekly reading for the 2 weeks. The Hierophant, calling you to have faith. Either you have a very funny sense of humor in that regard, or there's somebody around you who does. I can't get that little, and perhaps you have a child, or you're a teacher, or you are with the Hierophant here, or there is someone around you that is has that kind of energy, like they just plop. When you're in the moment, you're a parent, as I am, you trust me, it's not fun. But there's other times that you just crack up at the resolution that is the will of a child that will refuse to do something. Or just will wait for it. Yeah. Anywho, as we're moving on to our tarot now. And that could be a synchronicity for some of you. If you're dealing with that at the moment. If you are, you're probably not listening to this message. But if you've recently dealt with it or that resonates in some way, that's a sign for you to pay really close attention to this reading. All right, let's see. What do we have? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. October 31st through the 13th, Spirit. Oracles, thank you. Ten of Swords. Wow, yes. Look at you ending. This is the ending. This is the ending of fear, of worry, of concern, of not having, not receiving the information that you might need, or feeling trapped, right? You might be so worried, so consumed by your thoughts. This is ending. This is the 10. The 10 becomes the 1. The cycle is over. Thank you, Spirit. Have faith. Have faith. The cycle is ending. Of the mental gymnastics that are going on. Yeah, there's some kind of pain. It's caused you a great deal of worry, pain, having courage, because Archangel Haniel is here to support you with whatever heartache, whatever disappointment, right, has happened in your life. You've gone from the 3 to the 10. However life has disappointed you, they're saying. In whatever way that is for you, general reading will resonate in many ways. So to say that if this was a love reading, this would be a broken heart, right? If this is in money, it would mean that you were stabbed in the back over something. In general reading, this is where there has been heartache, pain, disappointment caused to you in life in general in some way. And Archangel Haniel is really here to support you with this courage. And yes, courage trumps this for sure. Absolutely. I'm going to transmute that energy. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. You know, this is just life's disappointments in so many ways. People disappoint. Jobs may disappoint. Free will and life choices and changes and things that have happened in our family. And then we've made a choice to do something that will benefit everyone. And it takes a little piece of you away because it feels like you aren't really being what you wanted to be in your life. Ooh, wow, some deep messages here. Where there was a little tongue-in-cheek about setting intentions and then plopping down and waiting for them to happen, there is now this reality of tarot representing the minutia, and not that it feels minor, but it's the minutia of the day-to-day and how that adds up in a lifetime to cause you pain and disappointment, and then ending the cycle, which is lovely. Yeah, there's been in the intention, you may have been, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I move? Waiting to see things from different points of view in order to make a decision to move forward, taking in all the information in order to extricate yourself from a situation that you're not happy with, that you want to move forward. So you go from the hanged one into taking steps. Beautiful. There is motion and here. All right, Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Surrender to the divine. Eight of Pentacles. This is, you've been working hard. The divine knows, source knows, ancestors, angels, God, goddess, great universe knows of your work, your hard work, your diligence. And this can be in work itself, aligning to a new career, becoming proficient, learning new skills, being sought after for what it is that you do, but it is also the divine recognizing and acknowledging that you are working hard on this. They are paying attention. Yeah, there you go. I love this. So you have 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and now the Throne. Whew. This kingly, the divine masculine energy here. And it's interesting, some of the readings have been really divine feminine, and this is divine masculine. Action, protection, power, all those things that you would align with the divine masculine, right? And maybe having feelings, because you have the Hierophant, which often is representative of a pope or of a ruling being. The Hanged One represented as a male. The shaman as well. And I'm just like feeling a divine masculine energy with this. And we're all balanced, so it doesn't matter male or female or in any way that you identify. This is about the balance of action and obviously the divine feminine in the nurturing, intuition, emotional side. And all of us have both. In this case, with this Throne of Swords here, which would be the King of Swords, it is Archangel Michael in many cards. Sometimes it's the Ace of Swords. But in this, I'm feeling Archangel Michael with the huge crows and ravens that are flying above them, really representing messages, information, thought, logical thinking, clear thinking, intelligence. This is absent of a lot of emotion in some cases, but one that you would go to, again, as a teacher, as someone to learn from. This can be your king, obviously, in Throne in Swords energy here, aligning to your higher self. But also Gemini and Aquarius. trusting in the higher forces. So there tends to be, with the 3, the 10, and the throne, in this energy, your own air element energy of moving through the process. 3, 10, now throne of swords. But this is all in the mind, right? In the ego mind, in the actioning mind. I must do, I would like to achieve. The monkey mind that goes and goes and goes. There is times when you're disconnected from that and you're just overwhelmed with the emotions that do connect to the thought process that you're putting forward to get where you want to go. The 2 messages here are, take some steps, because in action it'll align us, or the action releases us from the thinking. And have faith. Tap into your courage. Understand higher forces are at work, supporting you during this time. You do not have to think this through all on your own. You are being recognized for working at it. But there is a huge call for you to surrender to the divine, to your angels, to your ancestors. Allow them to take this burden and align you where you need to go. Wow, again, Throne of Swords, my. King of Swords here. 2 cards of you being in your kingly power, cutting through anything that does not make sense, aligning to your clear, logical mind, communicating properly, receiving the information that you need, communicating it, putting it out there, seeking the therapy and the information that you need from others if you do need that. But I really just feel like you're going to, you are actioning with the 8 of Pentacles here, and now 2 kings. This is the confirmation. Archangel Michael twice, 2 kings twice, of you clearing your mind, ending this 10 of Swords cycle, and coming to clear, logical mind, intelligence, and thinking your way through it. And it might come in the messages, because Swords energy being communication, while it's not Cups energy with the, with intuition, you may get that angel message that comes through somebody who speaks it to you. Read something, see something, hear something, or you may align to it in some way in your own moments of quiet and meditation. Whew, they're super identifying with that King of Swords. Oh. Yeah. Okay. 4 of Cups. You've had a sense of dissatisfaction in your life. As I was saying, I was picking up on it here with the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is a card that reminds you, while these 4 cups are on the boat, they're anchored and they're waiting to sail away, off to an adventure. But the 4 of Cups often, for me, is the 3 cups and there's a cup spilling into it. That's the Ace of Cups pouring into the 3 cups below, which is celebration. In the individual image of the Ace of Cups and then the 3, you're seeing new beginning, new start, new magic, new joy. 3 of Cups celebrating that. With the 4 of Cups all lined up like this, it's a pause. It's waiting. It's, I'm not quite satisfied. A lot of times we call it dissatisfaction with our life, but in many ways when you break that down, it's the fact that you're not seeing the magic in your life. You're not seeing the 3 cups to celebrate and the cup of mana coming from the divine to support you. Yeah, it does feel like you've been in this life isn't going the way I want it to go kind of thing. And during this time, they're really aligning you to, wow, yep. And if it was with Pentacles, King Midas is here to help change all that. 8 of Pentacles, you've been working hard. As I said, the divine recognizes this. And in comes this wealth, in comes this person, perhaps Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. If you've been looking for money or looking for work or a job or just something that will bring you a feeling of great abundance and joy and connectedness to your world, in comes the earthly, grounded, stable, secure energy. But when King Midas comes in, if your world has been disrupted monetarily, or even with your health, because Pentacles is earth energy, health, abundance, home, food. Think of things that are from the earth, material things that are created. Often this is King Midas, as we consider a self-employed person, somebody who's quite affluent, able to create abundance, whatever that abundance is, or feeling connected to the earth, healthy, restored, grounded. Perhaps even if you've been too much in your mind, this is a grounding card, also anchors you to earth energy. What a great energy. But it also is a great sense of joy, right? The Pentacles and the King just riding into town on this beautiful horse to offer you these gifts. That is what's coming. Beautiful. What did I say about that divine masculine? It's all around you. There is action, or you have been in action, but not only is there actioning and taking steps, but aligning to your highest self. There is this release, and you have the courage here with 3 kings, or what would be representative of the kings, 2 of which are Archangel Michael and the swords in your own energy. And Haniel is here to say you are courageous, you have courage, you have been working through it. I am here to support you in that. There's also this trust, faith, believe, don't give up, faith, surrender to the divine, trust in higher energies. There's this message that while you are actioning this and aligning to this and achieving this, have belief. There's those that are supporting you on the other side. And, I'm never mad when Archangel Michael comes in double powered, helping with the breakthroughs here and aligning me, right? And clearing out things that are no longer serving me. But then also in rides King Midas here, the King of Pentacles, bringing the abundance. And that ain't too shabby. Not at all. Where this exists in your life, if it's within yourself, in your love relationships, in your world in general, in your work, there is I'm going to pull another card. Let's see when we're receiving the Spirit Angels guides. Libra, please. Final message, Libra. That's too many. Thank you, Libra. Final message, Spirit Angels guides. Any final messages? Oh my gosh, no. But the top card here, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. There's another confirmation. 10 of Wands. Another completion of being exhausted. This is the energy, yes. This exhaustive energy is leaving you, however that exists. Look at that 10. This is a beautiful version of the 10 of Wands, aligning to the light and to the sun. The 10 becomes the Ace of Wands, which is new inspiration, bold, courage, being courageous and going after what you want. And the King of Wands, wow. Courageous, bold, working with integrity, creative, passionate, all the words that come with fire. Again with this divine masculine. Ooh, I did not expect a King of Wands to come out, but action, action, action. Taking steps. If you've been stuck in this dissatisfaction and feeling like you just, I'm going to mire and just sit in this muck of the pain, dissatisfaction, and not making a decision, boy, the minute you move, look at the action that's around you. You have 4 kings, 2 in your suite, 2 in your element, and Archangel Haniel here giving you the courage to take those steps. This is actioning it at your highest peak. and the divine is supporting you as you do it. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's like the wind is at your back, pushing you forward. Beautiful. Okay. Very empowering energy. It is all requiring you to choose. Choose to take the steps. Believe that you will be aligned to where you need to be. Archangel Michael will clear the way, and you will align to your passion and your abundance. Wow. For the last reading of this series, this is quite extraordinary. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you stayed through the entire reading, I am doing the solstice free read giveaway when I do the 3 months, always solstice and equinox. If you haven't, please subscribe so you can be enrolled in that with the opportunity to win a free reading. Just waiting to see if there was anything else. There's so many court cards here that it's difficult to find numbers that correlate, but you do have 10 and 10, which is the new beginning, right? Look up 1010. You also have 4 and 4, and we have that's a 12, 3 and 3, and 8 and 8. So many duplications of the numbers, the suites, the action, the kings. It's quite a bit of synchronicity for you. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you all again for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll talk with you all soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.